Hi, this is the hearing doctor, and today we're going to be going over how to clean and check your hearing aids and charger. We're going to be going over all the supplies you need, but this is great if for some reason your hearing aid suddenly stopped working or if it's about time for that cleaning. This is all the supplies that you'll be needing for this. First, we like to look at which filter you have. You may have a thick filter looking like this. That's going to be a stick or Serostop filter. Next filter you may have is going to be a thin filter on the inside. That is called a Cero disc filter. So it's going to be in this round disc. So first thing we like to do is use an alcohol prep pad and take off that dome. I like to get my nail underneath that dome. There's going to be lots of different types. Then you can see which filter we have. So first we'll be using that stick filter. What we like to do is take it out from the packaging and then turn it over to the empty side. You're going to put that filter tip in the filter, maybe plugged with wax, and then just spin it around. And then place it right back into where the speaker is at. Next, we're going to be doing that Cero stop or disc filter. So first, you want to make sure you can see that trash can is empty. You're going to place the hearing aid in there. It should click in. Then remove it. Double check that the filter has been removed and then place it into step number 2, the new filter. Then you can twist it so that you're ready for next time. Next thing we're going to be doing is putting those domes back on there. You can either use the same dome as long as it's been wiped off or a new one. Next thing I like to do is just check to make sure it's fully on there. Next thing is going to be cleaning out those microphones. You have a couple different types of brushes you may have. This may be one that you have in your arsenal of tools that you got when you first got your hearing aids. The next one's going to be a toothbrush. That's what we like to use in our office, but there's two types of microphones. There's the top microphone and the bottom. Sometimes it just gets plugged with dirt, debris, hairspray, all the fun stuff that we use in our lives. Next, we're going to be cleaning the charger and hearing aid. You use that same alcohol prep pad and you can wipe down the entire hearing aid and charger. Of course, make sure to unplug that charger, and then we can use that alcohol prep pad, and I like to use a brush or a Q-tip and fully get in there. Same thing, spray, gunk, wax can get in there, and we want to get that all removed because that's not going to help with the contact on the hearing aid. So fully just wipe down the entire charger. That alcohol prep pad is not going to hurt it, but we don't want you to use any kind of wet wipes. And that is how you clean and check your hearing aids and charger. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. At The Hearing Doctor, connecting people to people through better hearing.